Imagine, if you will, the horrifying conditions in Gaza hospitals, where doctors are forced to navigate a healthcare system teetering on the edge of collapse. Imagine a world where medical supplies are scarce, electricity flickers and dies, and fuel is a luxury. The blockade on Gaza has resulted in a dire situation, with neonatal babies and patients requiring dialysis and cancer treatment bearing the brunt of this crisis. This was the reality in the late months of 2023. As time passed, the conditions in these hospitals did not improve, but rather worsened. The world watched in horror as reports flooded in of mass graves discovered in the very heart of Gaza. In the early weeks of 2024, around 30 decomposing bodies were found near a school in northern Gaza. The victims, it seemed, had been tortured, handcuffed, blindfolded, and then callously discarded in plastic bags. This gruesome discovery shocked the world and set in motion a series of events that would expose the horrifying reality of the situation in Gaza. Palestinian authorities called for an international inquiry, labeling this horrific act a war crime. Witnesses and victims' families demanded justice and accountability. The world watched, and the International Court of Justice ordered Israel to prevent further casualties in acts that could potentially amount to genocide. As the world grappled with these revelations back in Gaza, the horrifying discoveries continued. Reports came in of mass graves being unearthed within the grounds of Nasser and Al-Shifa hospitals following Israeli raids. Disturbingly, some of the exhumed bodies had their hands tied. The United Nations human rights chief expressed horror at these reports, calling for independent investigations into the deaths. The situation in Gaza reached a terrifying climax when it was revealed that over 34,000 people, most of them women and children, had been killed since the war began. A war that had started with an unprecedented cross-border attack on southern Israel by Hamas gunmen. To summarize, this video has taken you through a chronological journey of events, from the appalling conditions in Gaza hospitals to the shocking discovery of mass graves. We've discussed the international response to these events and touched on the horrifying toll this conflict has taken on the people of Gaza. It's a grim reminder of the perils of war and the devastating impact it can have on innocent lives. The world has watched, horrified, as these events unfolded, and the demand for justice and accountability grows louder with each passing day.